The Detroit Red Wings visit the Montreal Canadiens in an NHL hockey game. It's time for Talking Habs live game hangout of the Montreal Canadiens. Here's your hosts, Rick and Matt. Hey everybody, welcome to the live game hangout for the Detroit Red Wings at Montreal Canadiens. Canadiens are mired in a, so far season long, which is just 10 games, but just a horrible slump, I guess. I don't know what you call it, if it's a slump or it's just they're not a very good team right now. And so hopefully they can win tonight. And, if they win tonight, does that mean they're going to win the Stanley Cup? No, I think I'm going to stop looking at it in that aspect and just start enjoying the win. That's it for the win. And then we'll see where we go from there, because right now they got a big hole to dig themselves out of. And I don't know if they can do it or not. Let's see who's here. Daryl Adams, go Habs, go. Let's get a win tonight. Sonny, who is Oppenheimer. Cole Caufield is not doing well, so he has been demoted to the Rocket. Let's hope this is only temporary. Same, that's what you put in the last show. Yeah, I think everybody knows this by now. Thomas Barone, 4-3, Montreal. Anderson getting, but yeah, we're not taking guesses here, by the way, anymore, guys. So sorry, I apologize. You got to be in the pregame show if you want to get into the guess the score contest. Habs Guru need to win tonight. Go Habs, go. Yukon, let's start our revenge tour. Yeah, I think we got to stop looking at it like that, guys. Slingshot Showdown. How's it going, man? Roger LaCourse. How's it going? What's happening with Price? Price will be eligible to come out of the player assistance program on Friday. Imagine he'll have to get back into game shape and get ready. And, imagine he can join the team within a couple of weeks. Mary Jo, back to a lousy time for you. You'll fall asleep when Habs are down by 2. You never know. This could be this could be a game they could win. Dylan Larkin will be playing for the Red Wings for personal reasons, and Tyler Bertuzzi is not able to travel to Canada because he's unvaxxed. So you could also say personal reasons, and that could help Montreal win. Doesn't mean it will, but we'll see how the game unfolds for that to happen. And by the way, does anybody want some Halloween candy? Please help yourself. There's some nice Halloween candy. Of course I got some. Half price. It's not half price this year. That was disappointing. Bob Cannon, I wish, you know what? And I know Rick Mercer's gay. I'm not. Other than that, I wish I was Rick Mercer. He must have had a great life. I used to love the Rick Mercer show. A real slice of Canadiana. And I always watched it every week. And it wouldn't bother me to be Rick Mercer at all. I'd like to meet the guy. He seems like he might be a fun guy. The Reese's, please. I got Reese's and Reese's Pieces, man. HTO. Hey, HTO. That's what I'm calling you now. HTO. H2O. How's it going, man? You wanted a famous and Canadian Rick. What's that? I don't get that one. Sorry, Bob. I don't get it. Oh, you just want... Yeah, I get you. No, I get you now. Over my head. But no, wouldn't bother. Listen, I'd like to have his money. I'm sure he's got he made some decent money. He worked for CBC, so maybe not so much. But no, he just seems like he was a nice guy. And like I said, also, I was watching so much American TV, and I just always found the Rick Mercer show just a real slice of Canadiana that I just always enjoyed. Oh, I got to the end here. All right, so we should be dropping. Well, I'm not, but they should be dropping the puck within the next 5 minutes or so, and find out what we're facing tonight. It apparently the Habs are taking these games in 10-game segments. We'll see how this next 10-game segment goes. If by the end of it we're totally out of it, or they've fought their way back into some kind of status up from the bottom. We shall see. We shall overcome. I'm not religious, so just so you know. All right, so everybody abandoned me now? That's it. That's all. Oh, Bob's there. All right. Funny dude. Love his sign off every show. See you next Tuesday, otherwise known as. Not sure. I have a little bit of, like when I was doing Weekend Update, or when I do that, I'm not sure how much, no one's watching that, but there's a little bit of Rick Mercer in my thing. And I wonder if you watch Rick Mercer, did you guys all know he did that in the studio without an audience, right? Y'all know that, right? I always wondered, like, this is weird, but yeah, he did that on a green screen. So that's something, because CBC didn't want to have the expense of a studio audience, I think. But yeah, but still loved his show. Loved his show. I was really sorry to see that he retired there. See you. Yeah, I won't elaborate on that. Yeah. It's like the old April Wine song, "If You CK, Tell Her I Love Her." Just if you CK. Yeah, same thing. That reminds me of Family Guy with that truck. No, the bus. The what's his name? The pervert guy's bus there. And Brian says, "Isn't country spelt with an O?" It was his cross country tour. Isn't his country spelt with an O? Yeah. If you CK, well, see you next Tuesday. Some very adolescent humor there for you guys. Sometimes I wonder if I'm only 15 or not. Van Halen's album For Unlawful Carnal Knowledge. Yeah. My favorite what was your favorite Van Halen album? Anybody want to answer that? For me, it was Mean Streets. It was the second one I owned, but I think it was my favorite one. That and I think their self-titled one, Van Halen. That was either their first or second album. I'm not sure. And then Mean Streets. Love that album. Saw Van Halen with I can't remember his name. They took over for David Lee Roth. I saw them post David Lee Roth. Eddie Van Halen, of all the greatest guitar players that I've seen live, that's Eric Clapton. I can't remember them all to name them, but Eddie Van Halen, right up with them. One of the cleanest guitar players I ever saw. Sound-wise, you didn't hear that sliding, and he was clean. It was such a great sound. What a great guitar player. Running with the Devil. That's my favorite. That one, Mean Streets, I think it's a tie. I owned both of them, and I listened to them almost every day. Running with the Devil, great album. Sammy Hagar, that's the guy. And here we're talking. You know what? I guess we're talking about music because the hockey isn't that great right now. I saw a lot of live shows in my day, and yeah, I enjoyed pretty much enjoyed every single one of them. Ask me anything you want to know, especially when, well, hopefully this will be a good game. I mean, God, they got to play a good game. I'm tired of this garbage. Although I think we're going to have a long season, so get used to it. Maybe not, but I mean, Baybot, yeah, he's apparently back next week. With the team doesn't mean he's going to play because he's got to get back into game shape. Megan says, J'ai Paris de la fête de Canadien. Does that say you bet $75 that they'll lose? Well, you're probably going to win. Yeah, I never got into the Arkells, so I don't know any of their music, to be very honest with you. I haven't been to a concert also in 25 years, maybe. Matt, there's some Van Halen songs, the early days. I don't know that Sammy Hagar could have done a better job than David Lee Roth did. David Lee Roth was a big a-hole. But other than that, I mean, it worked. They didn't like him, though. Eric M., yes, Romanov scratched tonight. Don't know why. David Williams says Edmonton and CLG. I don't know what that means. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people mention the Arkells. I just don't know their music. So maybe one day I'll do that. Washington and Columbus. Is that, you mean Columbus? I don't know what the CLG then is. They're dying to trade PY up and trade. Pick. I don't know what PY means. Oh, that's Calgary? Oh, you mean CGY. Sorry. That's how I put it. Anyway. I don't think they're going to make any trades. I really don't. Matt, no, that might be true about David Lee Roth, but I mean, I like the music with him. Anyway, here we are. Game's on. Game is on. Let's see what we got in the tank here. My cats want to break into the closed door. We'll see if they can do that. That might be more interesting than the game. I'll have to check them out. It seems like even young and old people, young people and old people like them. So I will check it out. All right, so we got 30 seconds into this this game. Montreal's in. Detroit's zone. They take a shot, stopped by the goalie. Shot was from the point. I think it was from Petrie, which is, of course, he's going to take a shot from the point. Might not be Petrie. I don't know. Montreal's able to hold the puck in so far, but they're not really doing much with it. First minute gone. One shot for Montreal. No score. Well, now it's Toffoli, Suzuki, Gallagher. So Gallagher's playing. So I don't know where that information was wrong. Line 2 is Drouin is centering. And this is crazy line. So Gallagher's in. Weird. I don't know how they were saying he was going to be out. And that was reported by somebody pretty inside. Niku and Weidman on the third pairing. Yikes. Let's see how that goes. So maybe what they're trying to do is they're trying to have 3 different looks on the defense. A puck mover and a stay-at-home guy. 2 stay-at-home guys and 2 puck movers. And then you get your whole mix of things. I guess that's what they're doing. That shot looked like it was from Hoffman. Hoffman's on the D now? No, it was Savard. Okay. Suzuki facing off to the right of the goalie. I say the goalie because I think it's Nedeljkovic, but I don't know. Shot, no. Scored. Montreal opens the scoring. Play started with Toffoli over to the side of the net. I don't know who it was at. And then I think Galley put it in. Or Suzuki. So over to Suzuki, and then I don't know what happened. You got first goal, right? So who got it? I looked away again. Oh, no, it was Suzuki just tapped it in. It looked like Gallagher got the tap in, but he didn't touch it. So Suzuki opens the scoring. Rich, you want to woohoo? I don't know. Is there anything to woohoo when there's the way they're playing? I'm not going to get overexcited right now. I'm going to give it a little time during this game. If they have a good game and they're still leading and it's later in the game, I might get excited. Right now, I'm not confident in them. Suzuki from Toffoli and Petrie. Petrie getting, I think, his second assist. If anybody needs points, Petrie needs to get some points on the board. Nice second effort there by Suzuki being on the ball, tapping that thing right in the net on that rebound. My boy Suzuki. Let's see if they can roll. Listen, it might be this year. They're just going to roll over Detroit no matter what. So this could be a really good game, and even though they're still shit. And that's my point from just a few minutes ago is that, you know what? If this is going to be a shitty team all year, let's enjoy the wins when they come and not put such emphasis on them having to be winning the Stanley Cup because they won a game. And just enjoy when they play well. They're really buzzing the net here. I mean, that's one thing. They're buzzing the net. They look like they've got some jump to them and some sense of urgency that even in this early blush of the game, they're trying to win. Daryl Adams, don't know. It's a question mark. What's wrong with Petrie? I really couldn't tell you. If I could tell you, I might be the coach. Nice little save there by Allen.
Top.
Maddie Van Halen. Let's see some guitar shredding, man. I got mine's not in here.
Toasted, otherwise I would.
Toasted amp with a little butter and some peanut butter on it or something that's really good. Nice toasted amp. Put it in the oven for like 10 minutes.
I love this thing.
Matt gonna shred for us one day.
Yeah, I just gotta get a new amp. I have the shitty Squire amp that came with the fucking thing. Suzuki scored a goal. I didn't know who scored it. That's nice. Yeah, the amp that came with it shit the bed.
Yeah, you gotta get a good amp. I've got a PV, but it's got a bad connection where you plug in. I gotta get that fixed.
I gotta change the strings too. Probably get new tuners for it. And I think I'm gonna change the pick guard.
I got a crappy electric, so I can't play electric anyway. I'm garbage. I'm garbage on an acoustic. On electric, I'm even worse. How's that put? Is that a nice way to put it? Hey, Matt Outdoor, how's it going? A lot of Matts today. A lot. Hey, Dennis LeBlanc. How's it going, my friend? It's 1-0 Montreal, almost 5 minutes into the game. 7-2 are the shots on goal in favor of Montreal, and they are leading the game. I'm gearing up to do some play. You want to do play-by-play, or I'll do a little bit. Or how are we timed? How's your time?
I'm at 14:53.
Oh, we're right on.
Sweet. Into the corner. Wings have it. Cleared up by the Habs, only as far as center. Rekulak. And the puck goes out of play.
Dennis, I wish we could show the game, but we can't here. But yeah, isn't that blackout stuff it's just horrible. When I was growing up, there was blackout games. You didn't really hear about that much until the cable games started to come in, and then you heard about it. Now it's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
This morning I was walking my dog. There were two Rogers trucks on the street. I guess they were doing something service. I walked past and told the guys, you work for an evil company. I hate Rogers. Is this game on regular? What's regular TV anymore? I don't know what that means really anymore, but I suspect no. The only time you get it really on regular TV is on Saturday games. They'll put it on City TV or CBC in Canada. But otherwise, most games are on some form of pay TV.
Yeah, I mean, I assume in Canada you have to have like TSN or whatever, like a subscription package for your cable to get
Yeah,
those channels.
you have to have in your package. You got a TSN, Sportsnet,
Yeah,
and
because
then
I get the TSN feed on Center Ice.
you can buy the center ice. There's lots of ways, but as far as like regular TV, which means free, there's not a lot. And during the week, there's none. Saturday games only are free, and not every Saturday, but most Saturdays. Good one, Bob. So far, it might be worth doing because the game's okay. I'm not paying enough attention, honestly.
McConaughey shot with it. Played out to center again. Dumped in by the Red Wings.
Dennis, where are you from? Yeah, I'd go to Peterborough to watch hockey games instead of watching Toronto, I think.
Go watch the Pete's.
Well, no, he said when he remembers when he would visit Peterborough in the 70s so he could see Montreal instead of Toronto. So I'm assuming Dennis is from Ontario. Keswick. Awesome. See, I didn't have that problem. As a kid, not every game was on TV, but when they were on TV, they were free, and almost every game was on either in English or French. So now you're forced to be cloak and dagger and go on the internet like you're watching porn to get hockey. Difference is I'm clothed. I know it's not. Is it horror night? Because I just created a horror picture in everybody's head. All right, we're in TV timeout right now. It's 1-0 Montreal, about halfway through the first period. And from the look of it, Montreal isn't sucking too badly right now. We'll see if this can continue, and if they can continue to stay ahead in the score. They beat Detroit already, so there's a possibility. Detroit is without Dylan Larkin and without Tyler Bertuzzi, their two best goal scorers, so that's going to come into play more than likely. And we're going to find out what is going on. Anybody who watched my news and notes video from today, it looks like Gallagher is in the lineup. Not looks like, he is in the lineup. So Eric Engels, I think, was reporting that he would be out for a while. I don't know. Don't look like he's out. So I don't know.
Is Evans playing then?
Yes, Evans is left wing on the first line.
Okay.
If it makes sense to you. I don't know if it makes sense to you. It doesn't really to me, but that's where he is.
No, not to me. But they just showed the replay of Suzuki's goal. That's great hand-eye coordination.
Yes, that's what I meant by it. Someone did say that in there, and that's what it is, right? Hand-eye. He was able to quickly get that stick on that puck.
He needed that too. He needed to get that monkey off his back.
That's true. His first goal of the season. I forgot that.
He needed that one.
Yeah,
Warback wins another. Well, sort of wins the face-off.
It's nice to see when these guys get off the schneid, especially after 10 games. Suzuki's first goal. That's let's hope he scores a bunch now. He has been playing better of late, getting points in every game, but no goals. So this is nice.
Evans tries to feed it over for, I believe, 60, I believe, is Belzile.
Belzile.
That's Belzile.
Yeah.
You know, I could tell he doesn't have a mullet like Pezzetta.
Pezzetta's got a lot of hair, yeah. I'm very interested to see how. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say no. I mean, even when we watched in preseason, I thought Pezzetta would be like probably the first man up if we had to make a call up or something like that. I like Pezzetta a lot. He's a really good depth piece.
Yeah, I think he's going to bring that energy, and I hope he gives that spark they need. Mm-hmm. Will it make them be winners instead of losers? I don't know, but I'd like to see them play better, more energized, more urgency, more whatever to their game instead of that body language that they've had lately that just is defeat.
I've been a shot on just wide of the net. Kulak keeps it. Shot on, hit somebody in the. Oh shit!
Shit.
Oh, that hit Drouin right in the head. Oh, that hit him right in the head, right in the face.
Yep.
Oh no.
Luck continues in Montreal. I hope he's okay though.
I couldn't tell. It looked like he got the puck, but I don't.
He knew he was hurt. He got off the ice real fast. He knew he was hurt. That might mean he got it in the eye.
Oh.
Yep. He got it right around the eye. Hopefully his protection around the eye with the shield is enough that it didn't too much down. I got to figure he's running off like that because he know he got it in the eye. He's got something wrong there.
Oh man.
So we're down a center. Evans will switch over to the center, or they'll just run 3 lines instead of all 4. Oh yeah. Well, listen, we had 8 minutes of hopeful hockey. Now we're in back to being in problems. Let's see how they react.
I hate to see that. I dread the bomb. Oh.
Yeah, you hate to see somebody.
The 5 line up and let that rip, but oh man, and of all guys too, friggin' Jonathan Drouin. Of all the guys, you know, I don't want to see anybody get injured, but like of all the guys, with him, you know, finally back and playing hockey, I just But I hope the helmet and the visor took the brunt of that because I mean Jesus.
Yeah,
I mean not even just the broken cheekbone. I mean his eye. You know,
broken orbital.
Depending on where that hit, that you know that can cause blind. It just there's so much shit that
broken
go wrong.
Orbital bone. You get a broken orbital bone right around the eye. That takes a long time to heal.
Not even that too, but like how is his vision even affected? Because he could have depending on where it hit, he could have vision problems. Like they won't know until they look at him.
Big save by the Detroit goalie. He could also have absolutely nothing wrong.
Right.
Big bruise, so we don't know anything. But that didn't look good. 11:20 left in the first. 9-5 are the shots in favor of Montreal. It's 1-0 Montreal. They have it at the half wall in Detroit's zone. Come on, guys. Get another one for Drouin. Get Drew a goal and keep that lead.
Jesus. Whoo!
Good to see one thing, though.
That was scary.
He got up on his feet,
if that puck was going to land.
But he got up on his feet and he got off the ice.
Anderson scores!
Anderson.
Josh Anderson.
Gets one for his buddy. It's 2-0 Montreal. Wow. Yeah.
Nice. Great pass. He's got such a wicked shot. I mean, he really does. I mean, he rips that thing.
He really ripped that one, boy.
He's got a wicked shot.
Right under the arm. Right under the arm. Perfectly placed. Another guy who needed a goal.
Oh, yeah.
Habby Nation was saying they put Juleson back on the ice after taking a puck to the face. Didn't go well. That's right. They better learn a lesson here. I don't expect Drouin back after taking a puck to the head. Not for this game.
I just, like I said, I hope and pray that his visor and helmet took the brunt of that.
Yep.
Because there's just so much. I mean, there's so bone, nerve. There's just so much in that area.
Oh, I know.
Like depending on where it hit and how hard it hit.
But good that he got up and he got off the ice on his own accord.
Right.
That's a good sign. Just in that, yeah, he could have been out cold right there. Gabriel, I wouldn't know what the goal horn sounds like because it's my sound is off. Sounds the same to me. Under 10 minutes. And the unlikeliness of Montreal being up 2-0 after 10 minutes of play, well, here we are. All right, Sherratt comes up with it. Pass up the side, gets away from, I think it was Toffoli, goes all the way into the corner. Now Toffoli with along the boards. Back to the point. Shot. Doesn't get through.
It's Kulak in. Oh, just missed it out wide. Puck's loose in front. I think Nedeljkovic kept it out. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he's got it out under his glove. He holds on. Whistle blows, and they'll face off. What does the share button do? You don't know? You can share with other people? I really don't know. For me, I think it's the share screen. I think on mine, that means share my screen, which I don't have on. And I don't know. How do you have that? You're not on StreamYard. How are you seeing that, Habit Nation? I don't know. I forget what it's like when I was streaming directly on YouTube. It's been so long I've used StreamYard that I forget what it was like and the window and everything. I forget. So sorry. I think what happens if you hit the share button I think what happens is somebody on the other side of the world gets electrocuted. So I think you might have just killed somebody. So be careful, man. Just be careful. TV timeout. Because they got to make their money, man. So that's interesting. So this is shows with no one's mentioned my name yet. But it's everybody's name, right? Aren't we all just Spartacus? It's a Twitter, Facebook thing. Oh, how you watching this on where though? Where are you watching it on? You have to be watching it on YouTube. I'm not on Facebook for this. I guess it did nothing, or you would have seen something. Or you just shared it to the world. You just shared this stream to everybody in the world. All right, you face off. Was to the left of Nedeljkovic, won by Montreal. They got it at the point. Is banging around, and Detroit comes up with it. Montreal keeps it in, though. And now not for long because Detroit comes out with it. They dump it in, ring it around the boards. Allen gets it, but he gets it stolen almost from him. And it comes out all the way down into Detroit's zone.
Watching highlights. All right.
Montreal has it in their zone. Defenseman to defenseman, and then a pass up on the right side. Gets away from the guy all the way down into Detroit's corner. They have it, come up with it, pass into the neutral zone. Montreal keeps it out of whatever. They come back with it. Anderson, drop pass to somebody, drop pass again to Kulak. Kulak takes a shot, save Nedeljkovic. Vic or Vich? Nedeljkovic?
Nedeljkovic.
Okay. Habination says he has Twitter. You share music. Never seen that button before, though must be in a new spot. No, I'm asking you, where are you watching this? You're not watching this on Twitter. Me, I'm talking about. You're watching our stream on, well, it has to be on YouTube. I'm only streaming on YouTube. I haven't streamed yet on Twitter before. But one day.
Here's Suzuki. Kulak. Shot on. Gloved by Nedeljkovic.
7:47. That's not an airplane, but the time. In the first left, and 13-5 are the shots for Montreal. It is 2-0 Montreal. Does anybody get that one? 7:47. Not an airplane, but the time. You have to be from Montreal, I think, to get that one.
Or, ever been on an airplane?
No, it's because there's it's known that somebody said that all the time, and I think if you have to be from Montreal.
Oh, okay.
You wouldn't have heard this guy in another city.
I mean, I've flown on plenty of airplanes, so like
it really has nothing to do with airplanes.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
No, I gotcha.
It's somebody saying that they always said. Just trying to find my Montreal bros out here in the chat. And that person that said that just retired this summer. And I think he's been at that. He was doing that since the 80s. So he was 30 years at it. Anyway. Long time. 6:40 left. Montreal is, nope. Detroit's coming out. Montreal is changing up. It's in their zone in the corner. Detroit pass, rings it around the boards, and it goes out. Nobody was at the point. Montreal doing a better job of chasing the puck, of pounding the guys tonight.
100%. Yep, they just seem like they have more energy tonight.
Armia? Yeah, I think so.
Picked off.
It's a shakeup. Sometimes with a shakeup, that's what happens. Well, it's hopefully what happens. So.
Peachy just dropped that guy. That was funny.
Yeah, Habby Nation. Yeah, I get that, but I don't post this on Twitter, so I don't see how you can be watching on Twitter, unless Matt posted it. I don't know, but I didn't.
I usually do, but I haven't done it tonight.
The live stream, right? Yeah, I don't post the live stream. I post my videos there. All right, so we're 5.5 minutes left in this period. Man, this has been a long first period to me. Seems like a long time. Very low shot count for Detroit. 5 shots. So Montreal's defense playing a little better, or just Detroit with their two best goal scorers out?
It's Toffoli.
Must have something to do with it, right?
In front! Gallagher denied.
Nice pass into the slot for Gallagher. Save Nedeljkovic.
Here's Suter. I'm sitting behind Allen. It's Suzuki. Gallagher. Niku. Kulak chips it out just to center. Whoa! Almost a cost. Give away the shot wide of Allen.
I think Allen was Allen was alert on that one. Come on, guys. Oh. I just said your defense is playing good. Now you do this. They don't listen to the coach. What do you want from me?
I guess they don't listen to you either.
Hey, they're not listening to you either. No. Whistle blown with 4:13 left in the first period. 13-5 are the shots on goal favor of Montreal, and they are up 2-0. So I think Sami Niku and Michael Pezzetta are going to be tying for the long hair of the night. The Jesus Christ lookalike contest. It's 13-7, the shots. Oops. Hey, Hawko, how's it going, my friend? It's the Rick and Maddie Show. Under 4 minutes. The puck whistled down. Icing, I guess. Icing or offside there. I think icing. Sean has a trivia question. When's the last time we had two guys with long hair in the lineup? Wow, good question.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Couldn't answer that. Don't know. I don't think ever. Ever? Did we ever? I don't think so.
Oh, what a save by Nedeljkovic.
Three and a half minutes to go in this first period. Montreal has doubled up on shots. 14-7 are the shots on goal, favor Montreal, and a 2-0 score. Nick Suzuki taking the face-off to the right of, to the left, right of was Allen. They won, but the puck's all the way out now. Montreal fired it in, and they went for a change. Back in Montreal zone, behind the net, into the corner. Guys are
I don't know
tangling
how
there.
Dvorak got away with that.
Pulling the guy down, right?
Yeah. Anderson in front.
Oh, Anderson tried for his second goal, almost exactly the same kind, too. Montreal with it behind their net. Little short pass up. And it's out
Red
over the
Wing without a
line.
bucket.
Dumped all the way down. Anderson after it. I think that's Anderson. He
Yep,
fell.
it's Dvorak. Oh, tried to get to Hoffman. Couldn't do it. Shot up. Whoa, that got blocked.
Detroit comes out over the line. Shot. Save Allen. Rebound picked up by, I don't see who picked up, and he dumped it out. Montreal dumps it into the corner. And they go to retrieve it. Almost, they do retrieve it. That's Belzile, I think.
That was a good effort.
That's what he's there for, that kind of energy.
Belzile.
It's all he can bring. Energy and physicality. Eric says you sound like another Dan Kelly with your game announcing. I'm not sure who that is. Is that good or bad? No. No reaction to Matt by Matt.
I don't know.
You don't know who Dan Kelly is? Me neither.
Not really.
Me neither. Montreal with it. Up to the line.
It's Armia.
Armia with a stretch
Lehkonen
pass, but it gets past Lehkonen into the corner. And Detroit with it, up and out. Over the line. Pass to the left. It gets away from them. Montreal gets it out. Barely. And here comes Detroit again. At the half wall. Along the boards. To the point shot. Did he save that? Or
yeah, he saved it.
Save Allen. And then the puck went out of bounds? I don't see what happened. Anyway, TV timeout again. Another one. There we go. Eric says that's good. Dan Kelly is good. I know the name. I can't hear the voice in my head. Of course, I didn't get the compliment because mine actually really sucks, and I get that.
I think 2 or 3 streams in a row have been complimented on my play-by-play. I like that. Thank you. I really appreciate that.
I'm the Andre Rasico, Red Light Rasico of play-by-play announcing. Lemieux goal in, I think, Canada Cup from Gretzky. Oh, that's a famous goal, right? Still can't. That's not. But I know the name, Dan Kelly. I know the name. I just, like I said, just not. Haven't heard him a lot. Let's put it that way. Drake, yes, it was a good period. Unexpectedly, Good period by Montreal. Is it over yet? Are the period's over?
No, until Jonathan Drouin took a puck to the face.
But okay, we're not talking about that. But the play of the team.
Oh yeah, no, I mean
good.
they seem like they got better energy. The forward check's been better. They're really getting after the puck carrier.
Now Eric is getting desperate to either, I don't know, curry favor. Said I'm Danny Gallivan. Yeah, okay. Slow down there. There's no way I'm Danny Gallivan. If only is cannonading shot. The Savardian spinorama. Blast of the past. Red light. Red light Rasico. We mentioned here many times. Red light. Good old red light Rasico. We used to love to make fun of him. In those days, the two big targets were Red Light and, for some reason, Gaston Gingras, who wasn't a bad defenseman, but I don't know. We always made, because his shot, you never knew where that shot was going. So we always made fun of him.
That thing how you said he could rip it, though?
He could rip it, my friend. But nobody, including himself, knew where that puck was going.
Yeah, I think we talked about him.
Yeah.
Once. I think we did that video on our favorite Habs that went
that's
stars
right.
Or whatever. We did a video on it. Yeah,
I had him in there. There's a good kid.
Blast the hell out of that thing.
They're showing Sider there. He's looking like he's going to be a good defenseman. Playing great. 5-game point streak. Under a minute to go. 15-11 are the shots in favor of Montreal, and still a 2-0 score.
Break it out!
Come on, break away!
It's Gallagher's shot! Puck comes loose out in front.
Yeah, it was a save. He just let it. It wasn't a big rebound, but anyway, Detroit comes back the other way. At the half wall, shot at the net, way wide in the corner.
Behind it, Sherratt.
Behind the net. Montreal up to the point and out.
Nope, no ice.
No icing.
It was played by the
got it.
7.
5 seconds left in the period.
2, 1, and that's the period.
Period is done.
Some rough stuff.
A little pushing and shoving after the whistle.
A little how do you do?
Get out of my corner. And there you go, Montreal, 2-0 after 1. Who'da thunk it? Who'da thunk it? Patrice Briseby. Good old Patrice Briseby. Boy, that was it. But he was later than Gingras and Red Light. But boy, Briseby, did we hate him. He was the whipping boy of his day, I'll tell you. He really was. Jerky Lumi. I don't remember him that well, though. I don't think he played here much, Lumi. Fun times. Those were the days, man. Our young days. Our days of youth. Yeah, that's how old I am. The wrong Dion. Yeah, I was not a Gilbert Dion fan. Nope, wasn't a Gilbert Dion fan by any means. He had a good run his first season up, half a year. And he had a good playoff with, what's his name? Paul DiPietro. Him and DiPietro together was like, wow, you thought these guys are going to be great. And then that was it. Neither of them did anything after that, really. And then Dion was involved in was sent to Philadelphia along with John Leclerc and Eric Desjardins in return for Mark Recchi. So, yeah, the only part of that deal I was happy with was getting rid of Dion. And they definitely overpaid in giving Eric Desjardins in that deal along with John Leclerc. So it was a lopsided deal, and I don't think that, as much as Mark Recchi, I liked him here. Excuse me. I liked him here. I think he was a good Hab. He had a lot of heart, all that. it was too big a price to pay to get him.
But what's it pronounced, Gilbert or Gilbert?
Gilbert Dion.
Oh, okay.
Don't forget, Marcel Dion, while he was French, they grew up, but I mean, I'm not sure. I imagine he was French, but I never heard it as Gilbert Dion. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's because I'm English.
I don't know, I'm just asking because
right.
it sounds French.
No, you're probably right. It's probably Gilbert Dion. And now that I actually said it out loud, that actually it sounded more right. So, yeah, but I didn't like him, so he's Gilbert. I also, when I was a kid in high school, I had a friend named Gilbert, so I see that name, I just think of Gilbert. Let me see. Drake says, hopefully Cole stays down 5 to 10 games, lights it up, gets his confidence back, and comes back up and be the player we saw last year. This is my prediction. So you're going to hear, this is my hot take. Cole will stay down until Montreal turns it around. Then they'll bring him up. So I have a feeling literally Cole stays down the rest of the season with Laval. My hot take. And I don't know that that's a bad thing, because I think a year in Laval, the rest of the year in Laval might be really good for him, for his confidence. He'll dominate down there. Let him go down there, dominate on that ice, and then bring him back up.
Yeah.
So, and you know what? I want him to stay there because, if he comes back in 10, 20 games, he's not going to have enough games left in the season to get that Calder trophy, and I want him to win that. So I'd rather he doesn't play any more games in the NHL till next season, and he can win the Calder trophy. That's what I'd like to see happen. Happy Nation, I think you're 100% right. John Leclerc would not have done John Leclerc here in Montreal. He wouldn't have been that John Leclerc. But still, I still think they overpaid. I guess that's a hindsight thing, right? I guess you're right, because Leclerc wasn't those. He didn't have those numbers here. So, but in the long run, when you look at it and you go, well, that was an overpayment. But I agree with you with Leclerc. I liked Leclerc. It was sad to see him go. He was from St. Albans, Vermont, so relatively a hometown kind of guy, right? Not that far in the States. It wasn't far away. And yeah, it was sad, but he wouldn't have scored those kind of points here without a Lindros, yeah. Yeah, H2O water, I wouldn't believe that. Whenever you hear that and they include Suzuki, I wouldn't buy much. I wouldn't give it much value, in my opinion. I think when they signed Suzuki to his deal, that showed them like he's not being traded. And if you think because of what's going on in his first 10 games that would be that, oh, well, we'll trade him. No. If you give up that quickly on a guy after signing him to that kind of a deal, telling him he's your future, and then you give up in 10 games, yeah, that's pretty fickle. It's pretty goddamn fickle. Eric, I would agree with that. Like, I don't know that I would want to include Caufield, but I can see it happening at this point. Like, I can see that for some reason. I don't know that I'd want to do that personally, but I'm starting to see, yeah, if they were going to make a deal, I could see Caufield would have to be involved in that, right? Fixer has a random question. Charles Hudon is doing pretty well in Syracuse this year. Do you think he ever plays again in the NHL? I again, yeah, does he stick? I don't know. I think Charles Hudon is one of those great AHL players and just doesn't translate to the NHL. And that happens, and I think he's one of those guys.
Where is
Will
he
play
now?
again? Yeah, it'll be a call up here and there. I don't think he'll have a ton of games, though. And then again, I know he's getting older, but, he could be one of those guys that comes in at 28, 29 years old and just puts it together and has a few years in the NHL at that point. I can see that. I've seen that happen before. H2O Water says Eichel is a generational talent. How long has it been since we had one? Okay, number one, Eichel is not a generational talent. I won't agree with that. Is he an elite NHLer? Yeah. Does that make him a generational talent? No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Connor McDavid is a generational talent. And a lot of I would say, if you wanted to say Nathan McKinnon is a generational talent, and I'm going to say the same thing I just said about Eichel. I don't think so. That's not just every great player or great NHLer is a generational talent. Right. You got McDavid, Crosby, Gretzky. There's not a lot that you can name in between there that were generational, because that means something big. And yeah, but elite he is. Eichel is an elite center, that's for sure. The problem is, does he recover properly from the neck and still be an elite center after it? That's what we don't know.
Right.
And for me, I tell you the truth, at this point, I don't know that I want to take that chance till he has the operation. Personally, for what you're going to have to give up for him, I don't know. It's too big a risk in my mind.
Yeah. Where's Charles Hudon playing right now?
Oh, he just said with Syracuse Crunch. Oh, I don't know who their team is.
That's.
I heard
that's
somebody.
The Lightning.
Yeah, that sounds right. Somebody signed him, and I think it might be it might be that the Lightning signed him, and that's where he's playing. He's not cracking.
Well, the Crunch is the light. That's the Lightning.
He's not. He's not cracking the Lightning roster, I don't think. Eric, who said that's a lie? He says Rick thinks Matthews is too, and I'm going to say Rick thinks Matthews is a generational player. No, sorry, I even have trouble to say Matthews is elite. He may be elite in talent. He is not elite right here, and that is what keeps him from being a great player, in my opinion. So generational and Matthews, no. Doesn't get enough assists. He's going to have to be a much better playmaker for that. The last player with 40 goals in Montreal is Vincent Damphousse in 94. Pacioretty had 39 goals in 2014. Yep, that's the closest we've had since. Buffalo would want a prospect, 2 picks, a player. Caufield, Petrie, and 2 firsts might get it done. Then the Habs can try for a right. Eichel on IR. Everybody has hope. Maybe you're right. Listen, maybe you're right. I don't know. Matthews is an elite goal scorer, but not overall. Yeah, okay. I'll go reluctantly. I'll say that, but yeah, I think you got it right there. Yeah, hey, I wish I had it up there where I can put it up there, but yeah, don't you remember they're doing a movie about it? H2O. H2O says all I'm saying is it's time that this franchise gets an elite superstar, and they're doing a movie. They're a sponsor of this, and it's called Jesus Christ. When are we going to get a legitimate superstar? I mean, yeah, I've shown the sponsor the last couple of times. Yeah, okay, so yeah, you're right about that, Carey Price. But Carey Price doesn't score goals. We're talking about on the offensive side. Or on the D-core would be nice too to have one of each, but don't know that can happen. If only. And if you want to see more of those, like Jesus Christ, there's a video out. It's called Top 10 movie titles, TV movie titles. Check it out. I did some. I'll give you, my performance wasn't great. I kind of wish I would have done that over, but I thought like the material was good. What are you gonna do? By the way, I don't know if anyone saw the video today. Funny story, and just an explanation to Matt, because Matt wanted to. We meet usually once a week, and he wanted to do that last night, and I told him that I was doing this video, which I was doing. But if you notice in the video, it said that I'm recording today because I recorded it last night and I started editing it this morning, and I got about 5 minutes into I had 21 minutes of footage, and I looked in the mirror basically and said, "This is garbage. I'm not putting this out." Yeah, I had no energy in anything. It was garbage, so I had to reshoot it this morning, and then it was a quick edit. I did it live basically, and I only had a few edits. But yeah, so that's what happened yesterday. I worked all day on the damn video, got it together, filmed it, and I knew it was bad. And it was 10 o'clock, I think, when I finished filming. So it's like, okay, if it's that bad, I'll do it again in the morning. I had to do it again. But it was good because I got a couple of other things in there that I didn't have the first time. And actually shot it with 2 minutes less time. And so it was an easier edit. And there you go. That's the story of my day. Fixer, yeah, it's kind of strange that special teams are that bad, right? Our PK was so good in the playoffs last year. For it to be this bad right now is weird. And we brought in how many guys to fix that power play that are proven power play guys for both to be so bad, it doesn't make any sense right now.
No, it doesn't.
Cheers, H2O. Last points per game player leader was Kovalev, 84 points. Yeah, that one season, Kobe had 84 points. It was a good year from him in 82 games. We haven't had that since, and it was a while since we had one of those guys. Hey, UConn never have to be sorry, man. Yeah, right. What team is winning 2-0? Can't be us. See what happens when you don't come in time? You miss things. Well, H2O, we could use a player like Covey if we could find one. Guy just imagine if Covey wasn't a bit lazy and took nights off. Imagine the numbers that guy would have had. That guy was talented, but like this, he had all the talent in the world, every tool. He just didn't like bringing it every day. There were too many days when he just didn't bring his toolkit at all with him. But man, if this guy brought it every game that he played, he would have been an absolute superstar, Kovalev, without a doubt. Bob Cannon, even though you're saying that to Hibernation, I agree with you. Lately, when I've been seeing, they've been talking about now this trade is getting close. It's getting close. It's like, yeah, it's not. It's just bullshit. It's not. And if I'm a GM, I'm not taking that risk at this point for what it's going to cost me. So for me, I think the situation is going to have to be resolved by Buffalo telling him he can get the surgery. And that's the only way the situation gets resolved, because otherwise he may never play again. And not because he's injured, because they won't let him. So they got to let him get the surgery, and that they got to take the risk.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I think Buffalo has to take the risk on the surgery, and then they can trade him. Let him get the surgery, let him come back and play, show that he's good and he's got it again, and then trade him. If they want to get Max back for him, that's the only way I see that working out.
Yeah, I mean, like right now, they're not going to get Max back for him at all. I mean, that'd just be stupid.
Not. Yep, they're not, and who's going to, even in the off season at this point, even if you can trade him and get him early enough to have the surgery, there's no guarantee how he comes back from it, right? So who's going to give up that treasure trove of players that they want for such a high risk?
Right.
I don't think it happens. So I think the only solution is going to end up being that they're going to let him have the surgery, and they're going to deal him after.
That'd be my guess. I mean, that's if they want to get max value, yeah, that's really the only way.
Seems like they want to get max value. So if that's the case, and I don't blame them for that necessarily, but you got to give Max out, like give away. So that means he has to get the surgery and prove that he's ready when you trade him.
100%.
I don't see another way. And believe me, Eichel will come back and he'll play well if he can. If he has, he won't hold back because he's going to want to get traded. So he's going to want to prove to all the other teams that he's worth the trade. Should have kept Muller behind the bench. Yeah, I don't know about that. I'm not saying these guys are better, but I wasn't sold on Muller. I love that guy as a player, so don't get me wrong. But as a coach, I don't know. They probably just shouldn't have fired Julian. I mean, that's probably really what it comes down to. They should have let Julian work it out, get them worked out, and not given up on them that early. And that's probably really what should have happened. And if they weren't happy with the way Julian finished the season, then make the move, start the season fresh, this one, with the coach fresh, not coming off of that crappy season that he came off of, and even with the playoff run. I think that's really what they should have done in the long run. We might not have got a Stanley Cup final appearance out of that, but they might have been better off. Somebody said something about the coal horn, so yeah, maybe. I don't have any sound on.
What's that? The beginning of it sounds a little different, but then it's fine. Then it's normal. They just said Duran's done for the game.
Yeah, well, I said that he's not coming back. Not with a puck to the head. They got to keep him out. It's protocol. Right. Besides, he might be hurt.
Yeah.
Like seriously, this guy could be hurt from that. That's a puck to the head from a shot, not just from a lob shot, but from a slap shot. That's gonna hurt. Even a good wrist shot.
Oh yeah.
Wait, these guys fired the puck?
Face-off swung back. All the way down into the Detroit zone. Nedeljkovic's going to come out to play behind. 5 with a hit. Lehkonen races back. He's got it. It's Kulak. Lehkonen with speed up the sidewall. In behind. In front. Save Nedeljkovic. It's back for Savard. Savard over to Kulak. The shot on. Doesn't get through. Second shot. Save Nedeljkovic. Dvorak. Kulak. Here's Dvorak. He's going to keep it. Bad pass. And the Wings are going to go for a change. They got it in the corner. It is 24 for the Wings. .53 fires. And it gets deflected out of play.
They can bring up Caufield if Drouin's injured. Caufield's not coming up. Soda Pop, yeah, it's copyrighted as well, buddy.
Yeah, that's nice.
I could get copyrighted for what you can see in my glasses. If I was a really big channel, that might be a real worry. I don't think as a small channel, it's a worry. Nobody sees it anyway. But yeah, just for what the reflection, you can get copyrighted. Bring up Paling. That is a possibility, but I've heard the theory that, keeping Paling down there with Caufield. Right now they're playing with Raphael Pinard as a line. That they might be getting these guys, let them gel, let them find the chemistry, and maybe we'll see them as a trio next season, possibly, if they do well. Or at least having Paling and Caufield come up, make the team for sure next year.
Come the Wings.
Paling hasn't had enough chances yet. He's not done. You can't say that about him, Soda Pop. Sorry. He's not a bust. He's playing well down there. Eric
Trench pass,
Dvorak
in
must
behind.
move up into second line center, I would think. And they'll shift.
Shot on, big save, Allen.
They'll shift around the third and fourth line guys and double shift somebody.
Toffoli with it. Tries to dangle towards the front, lost the pockets as far as center. It's Weidman. Over to Niku. Suzuki with it. Toffoli. Can't handle it. The Red Wings are going to regroup.
Montreal going for a change.
Wings get it in behind. Niku with it over to I believe that's Savard.
No.
Oh, no, it's Pezzetta.
Pezzetta, yeah.
Red Wings control at center. Here's Pezzetta. Tries, throws it in front. Nedeljkovic goes on. Puck's thrown out in front again.
Love to see Pezzetta get one, man.
That'd be nice.
I just love to see it. It would just be a feel-good thing.
Nice hit, Pezzetta.
That guy's
There's like a little
the,
ball of energy running around out there. I mean, seriously.
He's got the right attitude. I heard him talk a little bit. I like the guy. I like what I heard from him. Yeah, Soda Pop. Yeah, I already reported that. He's got to get into game shape, Price. So, next couple of weeks, 3 weeks, he should be back.
Legging in a shot to rebound. Oh, Nedeljkovic.
What a save on that rebound by Nedeljkovic. That was a good splits and save by him.
Oh, that was grand larceny right there.
I got to tell you, man, the Canes, I think they made a mistake letting him go in the long run.
He's so good.
And Yzerman knew what he was doing getting him.
Oh, that's grand larceny right there.
Yeah, that's their goalie of the future for me. So that's the unknown. We don't know what he was doing in the 30 days, so I don't know how long it'll take him to come back fully, but yeah. Just when he does come back, everyone, don't expect that now they're going to win the cup. It's just not going to happen. Just enjoy good games when they come to us, and I think just let it go from there. I'm not going to see every good game and say, oh, yeah, they're going to make the playoffs. I'm not going to go there. When they make it, they make it. I'm just going to try to enjoy the games as they come. Rich J, don't have to imagine there was no salary cap. Live through it. Rich teams could get all the players. Not a really good scenario overall. So I'd rather this than no salary cap completely. This isn't perfect either, but it's better than no salary cap. What was that? Galley he went for a flying trip.
Yeah, he did. Shot on, saved Nedeljkovic.
I wonder if he packed his bags for that trip.
He's Superman. It's Petrie. Habs can't get it in the zone. Oh, was it a high? I thought that was a high play with a high stick.
They didn't get called for touching that with a high stick.
Yeah. Back what you were saying about Nedeljkovic. Yeah, I mean, the Red Wings, I think, are on a good trajectory. I really do. They got the eyes. They're playing.
Yeah, oh yeah, he knows what he's doing. He's got a plan, and you can see the improvement on them already. They're better than the last couple of seasons, so you can see they're getting better. And over the next 2-3 years, you can expect that team to get better and start contending.
I mean, how important too is it now? I mean, now they have their guy in net for the future.
Yeah, for sure, 100%.
Don't got to worry about that anymore. Now you can develop from that out.
Yeah, exactly. Rich J, yes, that's what I'm talking about. I remember those teams from the 2000s that they were just, it wasn't fair. It just wasn't fair. Montreal couldn't compete with that. Pablo, hey Pablo there. How's it going, man? I agree with you.
What's up, Pablo?
They did put Evans there with Belzile and Pezzetta. There's a lot of energy there.
Whoa, whiffed on the shot.
Yeah, he did. He
It's
whipped right
survived.
on that.
Here come the Habs, 2-on-1 if they hurry. Lehkonen, pass across.
Beautiful attempt.
Eh,
Missed the net, though,
Yeah,
on the shot.
Armia just couldn't get enough on the shot. Armia brings it out front, tries
Oh,
to shoot the puck, he can't.
He whiffed on it twice. Damn it.
He survived with it. Habs with ozone pressure. Kulak fires it, blocked. It did not get through. The Habs are going to go for a quick change. He survived with it. Touched in. Anderson!
Oh.
It's deflected above
Yeah, it
the
went over the
Dalkovich
net, I
note.
think. Or over the glass, eh? TV timeout coming up. At least tonight, you know what? At least tonight, they're entertaining. This is an entertaining game.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't know that it's just because they're up 2-0, but it's an entertaining game. It's better than them being down 2-0, that's for sure. Bob Cannon, I don't know that I agree with you on that necessarily. Because you want every team to be a minimally competitive anyway, right? So it's not such an unfair advantage to teams that play them more often than other teams. So I think that's the reason for the floor, so that teams are minimally competitive, at least, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Dennis LeBon, no problem, man. I understand that. Have a great night. Thanks for being here. David William, why not trades? When you're trading from such a weak stance, you're going to overpay. You're going to be, you're not going to get the deals that I'll say that Bergevin likes and has made good ones too. So I don't see trades coming. These guys will have to get this straightened out, the players that are here. And the coaching staff, all the coaches that are here just got re-signed for 3 years. All of them. They're not getting fired this year. They're not. So they all have to work it out. Bob, I will agree to disagree on that, but yeah, I don't mind the floor at all. But yeah, having them no cap, I don't know that works or that could work anymore. Pavlo, yeah, without a doubt, their effort, everything about the game is better this game.
No,
Is
I
that
can't
all on
think Armia would have got a
Pezzetta?
shot off if his stick was on the ice.
I don't know that's all on Pezzetta coming up, but I mean, the move of sending Caufield down, it's a shakeup, and, they're responding at least.
Oh, yeah. Puck's in the corner. Anderson Gray, physical play to win it back. Fired
Fixer
around.
absolutely.
Dalkovich comes out. Plays it back around. Wings clear the zone.
What time are you at? What's your time?
12:58.
Oh, I'm ahead of you. Almost 10 seconds.
Oh.
Shit. I'll slow mine down. Don't worry. Let me know what your time is right now.
12:38.
Still got 2 seconds. We should be good now.
Yep, 12:30.
Yeah, okay. I'm only a second or two ahead of you, so that's nothing.
Okay.
I don't know anything about ticket prices, Soda Pop. I'm sorry. Fixer Montembeault, yes, we'll have to go through waivers again. Bay, to me, Toronto's screwed with the salary cap for the next 8 years. Well, the next 5.
Big hit. Pezzetta behind the play. Puck flutters in front of Dalkovich. Red Wings try to clear. They cannot. Now they can. Smith tries to split the D. He can't. Have there been any penalties yet in this game?
I haven't seen any. Save Allen. 11:35 left in this period. 2-0 Montreal. 23-14 in favor of Montreal are the shots. Face-off will be to the left or right of Allen. In just a few seconds. Hey, Matt, would you like some Halloween candy? Matt, would you like some Halloween candy? Hey, just take some.
Don't want to.
It's too bad we didn't set that up, and now you have candy there, and you eat some. Now that would be a perfect setup, right?
Oh yeah. Did you get any? Oh, actually, you probably don't because you live in an apartment building.
Well, no trick or treaters, and I bought all this candy the day after Halloween because it was on sale.
And speaking of penalties, there's one tripping on Montreal.
One. Did anybody find that trying to find Halloween candy after Halloween? There wasn't a lot there left. Like, there was not a lot of supply. I think Halloween candy was one of the things that are on short supply because of COVID. I like Fixer. You made me smile. Thanks, Richie. He says I haven't been called Richie in the longest time. Trade Gallagher. No. Bob, so just lower the floor. I think the solution is lowering the floor a bit, not eliminating it. I don't disagree with you about that, having to overspend on guys just to reach the floor, but the solution to me is lower the floor, not eliminate it at all.
Yeah. Agreed.
$1:20 left in the power play for Detroit. Montreal on the PK. 10:35 left in the second period. Montreal having a good game. Surprising, but not really surprising. But, I mean, it is. The way they've been playing, who'd have thought with everything going on right now, that they'd be having a good game, but they are. But there's factors. Detroit missing their top two goal scorers. That's not helping them. Things like that.
Right.
Plus, I think Montreal, they beat us 4 games in a row that year. It was the only year, the 2 years prior to that, we beat them 4 in a row. I think we have their number, and that year was just an aberration. Yeah, Bob, that sounds better. 50% instead of 85%. You want to eliminate teams really having not being able to compete, and then being unfair for other teams that aren't in their division and getting those extra games. You got to eliminate that. So yeah, 50%, between 50 and 60% of what the top is. That makes sense to me. So instead of 60 million, maybe 40, 45 million would be the floor.
Interference on Savard 5-on-3.
Interference or cross-check? What is that? Cross-checking?
You called it interference.
That's interference, right? Cross-checking is that. Yeah, it's interference. Not too happy there, Coach Dom? Not too happy? I saw a few potential F-bombs there. 9:49 left in the second period. 2-man advantage for 24 seconds for Detroit. They're moving the puck around on the outside. Not getting the shot yet. Just moving the puck around. Shot comes from the slot. I think it was a save or didn't get through.
Whoa.
Oh boy, he took a little
Oh, here's
slide there.
Gallagher out of the box. Spin
Oh
move.
man, he can't.
Oh,
He just can't control the puck. That was almost a chance there.
I wish if that was somebody faster, man, that was a breakaway.
At least a little excitement. 9 minutes left. 1:12 left in their power play, Detroit. Montreal clears it all the way down to the goalie. Detroit with it behind their net, coming out with it. Dropped. Of course they were going to drop it. You know now when they're going to drop past this goddamn puck. Doesn't matter what team. They all do it. You think one would just decide, instead of dropping, everyone's expecting the drop pass. Skate it up. You might catch them off guard. "30 seconds left in their power play. Montreal clears it back. Detroit goes back to get it, and they come up. Nobody to drop it back to, so he doesn't drop it back. Carries it over the line. Pass over. Not the Jewish Passover, by the way. That's just the pass over the puck, you know. They have it at the behind at the side of the net. Oh, fans on that shot or that pass, I think it was. Montreal gets it and gets it out. 3 seconds left in the power play. Power play killed off. Montreal in Detroit's zone. Come back over their line to Foley with it. He loses the puck. No, he doesn't. Puck gets shot back into Detroit's corner behind the net now. Montreal changed up. I think so did Detroit, and here they come. From the Detroit zone. Up to center ice. Into the corner. Montreal's corner. Montreal with it. Back up along the boards. Oh, he almost gave that puck away. That was like a dumb pass. Man, he couldn't get a shot away from the circle there. Too bad. I don't know who that was. Whistle down, offside. Anyway, Passover's not till April, Rich J. That's why I know it wasn't Passover. Hanukkah is the same time every year, December. Anytime between the beginning of December and around Christmas time. It's always around that time. It changes every year, but it's always in there. TV timeout. Us too, Matt. Matt Outdoor, I think you're usually pretty far ahead of us, aren't you? David, I remember that year. Mondu, Tremblay, Lambert, and Risebrow. Don't forget Dougie Risebrow. And I think Risebrow and Tremblay were the same year. Galley is on the downside of his career. I don't know that that's true yet. Don't forget, Galley is missing Deneau and Tatar. That was a great line. He's adjusting to not having them. And I don't know that he's on the downside of his career. I don't know if that's fair yet. You may be right that he's just starting to make that turn, but I don't know that he's there yet. How old is Galley? He's what, 28? 30? I'm not sure. Matt, is that a focus over there? I think he's frozen. I think he was frozen. No, you're very out of focus. That's really weird. No problem. No worries. Plays on.
I'm not back in play yet.
You're not?
Nope.
No, you're right. We're not back in play yet. They're about to drop the puck now. The ref is looking in the crowd to see if his wife is there. He saw her. He's dropping the puck.
Oh, false start.
False start. Anderson in. And won by Detroit.
Back by the Red Wings.
Let's both do play-by-play at the same time. See if we can do dueling play-by-play. That's an interesting idea. You do play-by-play, buddy.
Yeah, let me.
Rich J, I always said I should get that drum thing.
All right.
Oh, you're louder.
Me?
You were louder, yeah, for some reason. Soda Pop saying 8-bit Matt because it's all blurry. You look like you're on 8-bit, the old computer stuff.
Middle Suzuki. Toffoli plays it in. Behind Nedeljkovic. Oh!
I don't see them
just
trading
got
Galley.
rocked.
I don't see this team trading Galley. Sorry, I just don't see it. All right, 5:50 left in the second period. 23-15 are the shots. So there's been no shots for a little bit. And it's 2-0 Montreal. Over halfway through the game, 15 shots for Detroit. Not very good. But their two big goal scorers, I imagine their two big shooters, are not in this game in Dylan Larkin and Tyler Bertuzzi. So that is to the good for Montreal. And that's got to be helping.
They had Larkin in the last game we played him.
Yes, but they didn't have Bertuzzi, but Larkin is out for personal reasons. Put that in quotations. That's all they're saying.
Yeah, and then obviously Bertuzzi's not vaccinated, so
he's not vaccinated. So as I said, that's kind of also personal reasons. So they're both out for the same thing, if you ask me. Matt Outdoor, Price will be back. Apparently eligible to be back with the team on Friday, but we don't know what kind of game shape he's in. So it might take a little longer for him to actually get onto the team again. Soda Pop agrees with me. Galley not going anywhere. Eric M., they're not having a drop-off second, which is good. You're right. Oh, J-Fed. Well, they might talk about it. I imagine they're the deadline, if they're not in any running for the playoffs, they're going to be listening to all offers. But I doubt they pull a trigger on a Galley thing. Unless, maybe they get a deal where you can't refuse it. It really improves the team. Then that's different. Maybe they'll do that. I still don't think so. UConn, I don't know if Galley will. Honestly, I'm not sure if it'll be Galley now or Suzuki, but we'll see if they make him captain next year. Oh, Bob Cannon, Risebrow was from your hometown. Cool. Yeah, I remember when Dougie came up. Risebrow and Tremblay, both the same year. Two great rookies. Tremblay, who I didn't like as coach, obviously, but Tremblay had a great rookie year. I want to say 60 points. He had a great rookie year anyway. I don't know if it was 60. He had a great rookie year. Tremblay was spark plug kind of player, feisty, physical, and talented. And then when he became a coach here, well, that all went out the window, and we know what happened. Hey, Blade O'Muffin. Yeah, Blade O'Muffin, you got fooled there, eh? That didn't happen last night. There was no game last night. The Rocket are playing Saturday, not before. That was tweeted out by the Rocket. They were just showing a highlight from the year before when Cole Caufield was there for 2 games. That's what you saw there. A lot of people got fooled by that. I almost got fooled by it. And then I went and researched to see, I thought they were playing Saturday. Are they playing tonight? And no, even the Rocket answered somebody who retweeted that and said, hey, we're not playing till Saturday. That's from last season. So, yeah, a lot of people got fooled by that. Habs players love drinking tea. Their most favorite one is penalty. Yes. It seems like it is. Not this game, though. They're not having penalty problems this game.
Oh, some more pushy shovey.
That's cool, Bob. Did you? I imagine. Did you meet him ever? No. Yeah, you would have. You would have been about. You're my age, about right. I wonder if you ever met him. Oh, Kaiser. That's cross-checking. Why is that not called?
Oh, just missed the empty net.
I missed that.
Oh, Tyler Toffoli blew an edge.
.425 left in the second.
Sherrod. Oh, God.
Yeah, believe me, it fooled me too. I was writing it down to report in my news thing today, and I checked on it first, and yeah, it fooled a lot of people.
Ben Sherrod cannot pass the puck.
Risebrow's 67 now. Wow, only 9 years older than me. 9 years older than me. Crazy. It's crazy stuff. But yeah, when he came up, I was probably about 14 or 15, I guess. I remember guys back then didn't come up at 18 like they do today. Some of them. They were 22, 21, 22, something like that.
Whoa.
Net's way off the mooring there. Didn't see what happened. With 4:03 left in the second, 25-16 are the shots in favor of Montreal, and 2-0 the score, also in favor of Montreal. Gallagher heading off to the locker room. Wonder what that's about. 4 minutes left, so yeah, he won't miss much. What happened? Did you see? I didn't see what happened.
I guess it had something to do with that play where he guy went over the top of him or something.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
There's a play in front of the net where he went down and the guy kind of fell back over him, and
yeah, that must be what happened, and to cause
that's
that.
my guess. Anderson in front of the net.
Oh, how did he save that? Damn it, Nedeljkovic is good tonight. Damn. Maybe that wasn't even a save because they didn't put a shot up.
It's all right. The Red Wings can't pass either.
Yeah, Blade Drouin is out, not returning for this game, so we'll see. He's probably injured. Taking a shot like that to the head might have a concussion. I mean, I could see that he has a concussion. I would think that's what it is. You're frozen. You're coming in and out of being frozen.
I'm sorry.
You were frozen for a while there. 2:40 left.
What's going on? Here we go. Now we get the puck out.
Yeah, they don't call. They used to. My day, they would whistle that
down with speed.
Oh, he doesn't get the puck in time.
Deflected away.
Oh,
still in front. Belzile tries to wrap around. It's blocked. Out to Petrie. Rimmed around by Pezzetta.
Here's 2 minutes to go in this period.
Suzuki blew an edge. Nick Leddy to his partner. Into the Habs zone. Allen plays it behind his net. Trotz can dump it in. Habs go for a change.
Minute and a half left in this period.
In the corner is Anderson. Over to Kulak. Kulak fires it the length of the ice for an icing.
56.9 seconds to go in this period. Yeah, Pablo, injuries are, but I noticed bad injuries all over the league. I was saying that to myself yesterday. I forget who it was I heard was out. It's like, my God, injuries this year are horrible.
I mean, half the damn Penguins are injured.
Yeah, Blade O'Muffin. Yeah, we've been talking about that all day. Pezzetta, he was really exciting in camp, and yeah, they called him up, and yeah, he's an energy guy, and I think he's doing a good job of it tonight. You're noticing him out there in a good way.
Good save, Allen.
Yeah, somebody made a mistake and left that puck like that. Yeah, Pablo, injuries are bad this year all around the league from what I can tell. So I don't know why that is, if it's the short off season, which is what I suspect, and a short training camp. So we'll have to see how it goes. But yeah, a lot of teams are suffering from injuries. We can't really complain. But man, they're like, slow down with the injuries, you know? This happens every game like this. We're going to really be depleting Laval. Good thing they have a ECHL team. They're going to need some of those guys too.
That's Trois-Rivières, right?
Yeah. The Trois-Rivières Lions.
That's
period over. Boom. Montreal still up 2-0. So it's that lead there where everyone says nothing worse than a 2-goal lead. Well, Montreal's got a 2-goal lead going into the third. We'll have to see if they can hold on to that and win a game that they really need to win. I'm not going to say because they want to make the playoffs. I'm going to stop saying that. Just to win a game because we need to win as fans. Bob, I reported on that earlier in the pregame. There was apparently an incident with what's the guy's name? One of the assistant coaches, I think, and it may have been a guy in management and the assistant coach Jared Scaldi, his wife on a trip, a road trip, and something happened. And it got covered up, and they treated the wife like garbage. They fired Scaldi, and because they wanted him to not talk about it. And yeah, apparently they all covered it up. So yeah, it doesn't look good. There was some kind of a hearing today about it. Apparently, I didn't hear anything after that though. Clark Donatelli, that's it. You're right, JFed. That's who it was. And yeah, Bill Guerin. Remember the other day? I might have cut it out of that video. But Bill Guerin is supposed to replace Stan Bowman with the U.S. team for the Olympics as the GM. And somebody put that out and mentioned there's this scandal. And now it's coming out, it's really coming to light that there was a scandal. So if that's the case, Guerin has to go too. Although Guerin, yeah, he was with the team, he was with Pittsburgh at the time. So the sad thing is that it looks like Mario Lemieux might have something to do with it because he's been called as a witness in this hearing that was today. So I don't know. I just I think we're going to hear a lot about these incidents that have been covered up because it's always been an old boys network, still is, and we'll see what comes out. But I think there's going to be a lot of these incidents that come out. I'm afraid that that's the case because men in power are horrible, and they like to. They can't keep their dicks in their pants, and that's the problem. So. And apparently, again, it's sexual harassment or I think it was rape. I'm not sure if he raped the woman or just made advances on her. Pretty shitty thing to do, right? She's obviously a married woman, and it's the guy you work with the guy. Eric, I think a lot of things are going to come out of the woodwork because, like when the Me Too movement happened, right? You're going to find out about people. People are people. It happens in the everyday world, and it happens in their world as well. It's JFed, no different than anywhere, right? They're human beings. We're all human beings. Just because they're on a world stage doesn't mean that they don't do things that they're not supposed to. And which is a problem. That's why Gary Bettman's such an asshole. He tries to make it like they're perfect and their response is perfect and they're all angels. No, it's not like that. Nowhere. No walk of life is it like that. I didn't address that, but I did in the video I did about it. I addressed the fact that Marc Bergevin cooperated, was interviewed, and he was not mentioned in the conclusion, in the report. So he's cleared. I mean, that's cleared. And then you got Arpon Basu, a reporter here for The Athletic, covers Montreal, and he's trying to make something of that. Trying to make something about how the Canadiens aren't letting Bergevin talk about it. And it's supposed that he cooperated. Yeah. You're trying to get clickbait and be relevant. But, yeah, I'm not going to come down on Bergevin over this because he was interviewed and cleared. It's not like he avoided it. Like some people did avoid being interviewed. He didn't. So I don't think he has anything to hide. And he said he knew nothing about it. So I'm going to have to go with the findings by the investigation. Drake, yeah, but I think it's the same for a lot of teams too, right? We're supposed to have had a lot of depth this year. We talked about it, bragged about it a bit, and it's not helping. So it's a little more than that. But it's hard. You can't really use it, injuries as an excuse. Even though it really is an excuse, but they say can't use it as an excuse, especially when other teams are suffering that way. UConn, yeah, it's going to go on and on for a little while, I think. Because, like we've been saying, the NHL is just made up of human beings. So you're going to see human being things happen and come out. And once, there's one incident that gets to light, then all of a sudden all these other ones come out. And we find out what happened. So, yep, it's just the way it is. Ain't life grand? Gary B. Evil. That's what we should call him. Gary B. Evil. He needs to go. He really does. I saw a lot of that. The online sort of press conference they had yesterday. They just lie. They just lie like. I don't know I'm trying to find a cliche. Yeah, no problem. They just lie like a bad rug. You know what I mean? And it comes naturally to them. And it's kind of disgusting that after pretty much being caught, you choose to go that route and lie about it more. You're caught for lying about things or sweeping them under the rug and avoiding them. And then what your response is, let's lie some more about it. Because We didn't just get caught. We won't get caught again. It's like freaking dumb. I don't just you're caught. Admit it. Go forward. Do the right thing. But no. I don't think that guy knows how to do the right thing if it hit him in the face. Soda Pop, it kind of brings that into like a different light, right? We're happy we're not Hawks fans. Something going on. I don't follow soccer, Babe Bye. So I wouldn't know. Follows the Habs. And if Montreal gets a baseball team again, I shall follow them too. But that's about it. I'm not a soccer guy. I can watch football. I could get into football, but I choose not to. And I'm not big on Canadian football. It's if I'm going to get into football, it's NFL. And quite frankly, most of the characters there aren't worth following. So I don't. I used to, but I don't anymore. It's going to be a bad year as far as the reputation for the NHL. And the longer that Bill Daly, Gary Bettman, and anybody else involved lies about all this garbage, it's just going to make it worse. So it's sad because, I love hockey. So I'm sad to see how unscrupulous the management of the NHL is. It doesn't surprise me, though. Soda Pop, yeah, they'd be the X-Rays. I'm good with that. I'd like them to come back here and be the Expos, but I can't see that happening. Tampa wouldn't give up their team. But they might go for a rename and call themselves the Tampa X-Rays. Or the Tampa Bay Montreal X-Rays. I don't know what they would do if they split time here, how they would do it. But they better build a stadium here, not ask us taxpayers to build a stadium here for them. UConn, they're not going to handle it the right way. It's going to get bad, I think, this year with that stuff. More stuff's going to come out because there's got to be more incidents out there. There's got to be. Like, just not just sex. So I'm surprised more racist stuff didn't come out. But I think they got caught on one thing. They're still trying to hide everything else. That's what I see. Unless they get caught on it specifically, they're not going to admit to shit. Hey, oh man, I'm the same way, man. I wish I had a real Expos jersey. I always wanted to get one and never did buy one. And maybe when they come back, I might do it. Oh, you can get them at Tricolor Sports? Yeah, so that's something. Well, if they come back, I might go buy one. Wow, man, that's cool. I haven't played street hockey since my kids were young. We used to play sometimes. When my kids were young, we'd play out there. But the dog would join in too. So, but I haven't played real street hockey though since I'm a kid. Yeah, yelling car. We didn't have it so bad. Like most of my young childhood, we lived in a circle street, so there wasn't a lot of traffic there. We didn't have that happen a lot, thank God for us. But yeah, we had that. Maybe on eBay, Philip, you might be able to find one on eBay. I don't know how expensive they'd be. No, they're talking about it, as a matter of fact, on TSN. They got Rick Westhead there. The thing, like, I knew not much about it, but the thing for me that I see with all these media people who are all making holier than thou, reports on all this, well, why was nobody at all talking about it? Only this guy, Rick Westhead, was really the only one digging in and trying to find out about it. Nobody else was. So they were kind of going, helping the league keep it under wraps. Now they're coming out, they're all holier than thou and how horrible this was. Yeah, but you didn't report on it earlier. I'm sure you guys heard about it. So, the media, sorry. I'm really glad I'm not part of the media. Like, I don't know how they look in the mirror. Honestly. People were honking with improvement for a ref jersey. I find that almost hard to believe, to be honest with you, but I believe you. But I would think you'd get booze. Not alcohol, but booze. Boo! That kind of booze. Yeah, J-Fed and Soda Pop, I mean, they're just being hypocritical. As much as, they're saying the right things, but where were they to give their voice, to it only when it broke? Only when it broke, when they can talk about it and get people to watch and not get in trouble. Then they go, oh, well, I can't get in trouble now. I'll say something about it. But no, you were chicken shit before. Can't wait till Bettman is gone and all the TV stations become hypocrites. You don't have to wait for, maybe you wait for Bettman to be gone, but you don't have to wait for the TV stations to become hypocrites. They've been doing that for a while. Yeah, Philip, you were playing against your wife and the other guy's wife. Of course you were scoring. When I was playing against the dog, I beat that dog all the time. And I shouldn't say that. The dog was actually pretty good at getting the ball. Pretty good at it, actually. The dog was good. Yeah, I wonder what he's saying there, Rick Westhead. But this guy dug into. If you're not watching it, they got him on TSN. But I mean, that guy did a good job digging into it and keeping up with it when nobody was interested. I beat my dog. Yeah, but I mean, only at hockey. Come on. But seriously, my dog would play with us, and she was pretty damn good. She was a German Shepherd. She really loved to play hockey. But then the problem was she'd get the ball, and then she wouldn't give it back. That was the only problem. Should be back momentarily, I would think, from the intermission. The intermission should be over soon, and we should be back and see Montreal can. I'm not going to say it, and nobody say that word. But if Montreal can keep this 2-goal lead, and win this game, third win in 11 games, it would be not great, but I mean, you never know. Could kick off a winning streak. I saw right now if they could get a 3-4 game winning streak going, it'd get them back into it a bit. But I don't know. I don't have the confidence. Seeing what they look like up to now, I don't really have the confidence they can keep that up all year right now. But if they do it and actually do it on the ice, I mean, that's what we need to see. Oh man, you're not supposed to say that. Now you jinxed it, so it won't happen. Penis. I support the Jays and Nationals because of Expos. It would be insane if Expos were back. I would only support them then. Yeah, I can't support the Jays and the Nationals. To me, you know what? They don't mean anything to me. They don't. So I don't really care what they do. Yeah, I'm gonna start calling you Phil. I don't know why I always call you Philip. I think I don't know. I'm gonna call you Phil. It's Phil. Thanks there, Soda Pop. I'm glad you put it out there, and I don't know why I keep struggling to call him Philip. Too formal. They're hypocrites right now for not getting rid of Bettman, so they're already hypocrites. Your name is Phil with an F. Why with an F? That's for a girl's name, Philomena or something like that. Why with an F? I think if you're Portuguese, maybe. But even then, for a man, it wouldn't be F-I-L. Or you're just spelling it phonetically. You're Spanish. Okay. I forgot. You think you've said that before. I forgot. But okay, but Saint Laurent, if it's your real name, and I wouldn't be surprised it's not a lot. I mean, most people don't put their real names out here. But that's not a Spanish last name. You're an Espaniard. You're not a Spaniard with only 5 fingers. But isn't that the discount? The 5-finger discount is the best discount of all. Okay, we're about to face off here in the third period. I get that. That makes sense, Phil. So you're a Frenchman that pronounces all the letters in a word, right? All right, so they're about to drop the puck. Galley's arguing with the linesman or the referee or somebody. And away we go. Can Montreal pull this one out? Sorry, Phil. I was just having fun with it, but I figure you're English. I can tell by the way you write. Question is a thumb a finger? No, it's not. It's a thumb.
No, it's a thumb.
Otherwise, it would be called your finger, but it's not. It's called your thumb. All the other fingers have a name with it that have finger at the end, so that's the difference. Just ask me. I know everything. Just ask me anything. Always pull out.
Oh yeah, then what's the meaning of life?
Depends. You might want to, but even pulling out doesn't guarantee she ain't getting pregnant. So always wrap it up, guys. Game is 11 minutes into the period. No, we are just over a minute in. Four finger and thumb discount. That's called a 5-finger discount. Okay, you're confusing me. I don't know why 42. That's the opposite of my age. I'm only 24, so you got it reversed. Wow. I wish I was 24, knowing what I know today. But otherwise, I don't want to go back to being 24, being that idiot 24-year-old that I was. I'm not saying Matt's an idiot at 23. I didn't say that. So don't tell Matt I said that.
Almost 24, couple weeks.
What day does it fall on of the week? Do you know?
It's a Sunday.
Is there a game? No, Sunday probably not.
The Sunday before the Habs are in Boston. I'm trying to go.
Oh, right. That's right. They are in Boston. If you go, you got to do a live report in the intermission.
I will.
Oh, that reminds me. I got to send RPM, if you're still there. I have the note here. I'm getting close. I got to send you a design to hold up for a sign.
RPM's going to a game?
Yes, he's going to see them in Buffalo, I think, on the 26th.
Oh, cool.
I think RPM is a truck driver, is what I gather from what he told me, or what he put here in the.
Oh boy. Foley.
Babe Boy's first name is Philly. We got 2 Phils here. All right. Got a bunch of Matts, 2 Phils, only 1 Rick. All you need is 1 Rick. That's all you need. You know, the Beatles said all you need is love. It's not really true. All you need is Rick, and then you're good. Under 17 to go, so just over 3 minutes gone in this period. 23-21, no, 28-21 now are the shots in favor of Montreal. 2-0 is the score for Montreal.
Pezzetta throws in front. Is Niku. In behind.
He's skating with energy, that guy.
Oh! Thrown in front.
Yeah, nice
Dalkovich
attempt.
got caught off guard. That was a Red Wing that threw it out in front.
I like the way he works. Pezzetta works out there.
Yeah.
That hard work, man, makes up for a bit of talent that you don't have.
And that's a nice.
I'm the rickiest Rick of all the Ricks in Rickland. Yeah, I'm not crazy. Phil put that there. They're showing the highlights of the goals. Nice play. That they're showing the Anderson goal. Nice pass off the boards by Suzuki there. That was a really nice pass. I didn't notice that on when it happened.
That's 2 points tonight for Slick Nick.
2 points for Suzuki so far. Goal and an assist. 15:58, face-off at center ice. And that is ultimately won by Detroit.
All the way down, and Dalkovich is going to play it. Come the Red Wings with
you're ahead of me
speed.
Now. You're ahead of me now.
Something.
How the hell does that happen?
I don't know.
Yeah, so I got 15-32 right now.
Don't shoot me. I'm a victim of circumstance.
Circumstance.
So 3-2 for the Habs. Hey, it's Armia.
What's up, back?
Oh.
I might be able to fix that. Let's see if I can. Take a chance. Refresh. Let's see where I'm at.
Oh, good block to Foley.
14:45.
Oh, can't settle it for.
That was weird. It was 14:46 and it skipped to 44. That was really weird, actually.
So it looks like Evans is now centering the Toffoli line.
Toffoli was playing with
Evans
Suzuki.
with speed. Right now it's Evans, Galley, and Toffoli right now.
Oh, did something happen to Suzuki or they switched it up? Or it's just a line change thing? No, Toffoli's staying out there.
I guess as they switched it up.
Galley went off. I saw that. He changed up.
Yeah, no, they changed the whole line. Right now it's Devo, Anderson, Devo, Hoffman. Third in front. Blocked. Anderson picking up speed down the wing. Holds, turns, fired! Wide of the net.
Boom.
It's Suzuki. Suzuki's with Belzile and Pezzetta.
What?
Look at the TV or whatever the hell you're watching it on. That's
No,
the
I've
line
seen
right
it.
now.
I'm seeing it, but what? That makes zero sense. Maybe because Belzile and Pezzetta
Like,
have a lot of energy.
It could be. Oh, what's up? Oh, I thought Hoffman was offside. Jamming. Worked out by the Red Wings. Dumped in. Evans back to get it around a Pezzetta. Armia. Evans up to Belzile. He's going to fire it down and change.
12:10 left.
Armia shot saved Nedeljkovic. Now it's like in Evans Armia. What the hell is going on with the lines?
I have no idea.
Nedeljkovic, I think, fell or got hit. I don't know what happened. He was on his ass.
I don't know why he would change up so much. They're playing well.
I mean, obviously somebody had to move to take Drouin's spot, but other than that, yeah, I don't know why everything has to
Okay,
be
but that happened already, that adjustment. Last period.
Now we got Gallagher, Dvorak, and Toffoli.
They're winning, and it doesn't look like there's a drop-off in play, so everything's good, no matter what the lines are.
Rod. Petrie, wide. Puck comes out in front. Dvorak can't get a stick on it. In behind, here's Toffoli. Tries to feed it in front, can't. Gallagher fighting for it in the corner, goes back around. Toffoli on it. Toffoli is a bad chip. Overskated by Philip Zadina. Red Wings look to break it out. Sherrod to Petrie. Here's Anderson. Hoffman fires it in. Anderson throws it on. Nedeljkovic blockers it aside. And Josh Anderson also lost a stick. And now the can't figure out how to get him a new one. Here comes Nick Suzuki.
Yeah, Anderson should be there with him.
Often fires it around. Suzuki back to Savard and behind. Suzuki with it. Does a little dance. Does another little dance with the puck. Gets taken down, and there's a penalty called.
Yeah, that's a penalty. That's a penalty, man. That's what? That was a slash or what to take him down? Holding? Wasn't holding. Montreal going on the power play with, I think it's under 10 minutes left. Let's see if they can go up by 3. But before that, we'll have a commercial break. Why not? Interesting end of the game.
Oh, yeah.
So, anyway, at least Montreal, there's no drop-off in their play, which is good. So, hopefully we can pull out a win here. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't, I mean, to me, Detroit doesn't really look like they're going to be able to come back, even though it's only a couple of goals. I hate these TV timeouts. And of course, everybody's quiet. If you're having a good time, I haven't said this all night, please give a thumbs up, subscribe, ring that notifications bell, and you'll be notified when there is a video out or a live stream. But that thumbs up. Let's see if we can get, I don't know, it's 32 people in the room. Let's see if we can get 33 now, 33 thumbs up, which I have no idea how many there are because I cannot see that, unfortunately. So here we come back in a second for the face-off. We'll find out what's going on.
Eight likes.
Wow, that's low. Come on, let's see if we can drive that
Oh,
like.
guys, 35 in here. Let's get some likes.
Let's smash that like button. Montreal about to take the face off here. Eventually. Maybe by the end of the night. Montreal, Dvorak, they're kind of, I guess Detroit won that.
Yep.
Under 10 to go.
And they cleared the line to the ice. Allen out to play it. Throws it in front of his home crease. Corralled.
20 seconds gone on this power play already.
And we're passing the puck backwards. But it's to start out the power play. Toffoli shot. Toe save Nedeljkovic. Dvorak. Weidman. That's Suzuki. That's Dvorak. Pass in front. Save Nedeljkovic. Here's Hoffman. Weidman. Suzuki. Over to Toffoli. Trying to find a passing lane. Suzuki drops to Toffoli. Back down to Suzuki. Suzuki gets tracked down from behind. And the puck is cleared.
Oh, man. How did I get ahead of you now?
I am at 9 minutes exactly.
I'm at 8:53 right now. You were ahead of me just before.
I don't know.
That's weird.
Petrie with it.
40 seconds left on this power play. My time. His time is different.
On the next stoppage,
yeah, I'll have to hesitate.
Yeah.
Hey, Boozer, we're doing good here. We're doing good here. How about you, buddy? Power play almost done.
20 seconds. My time. Come on, guys. Get in there. Petrie. Back to Petrie. Surveys what he's got. Petrie. Throwing it on. Just can't get the tip on, and that's going to do it for the penalty. Petrie can't keep it. It comes all the way out. Sammy goes back. Here's Anderson. Oh, what a nice move. The backhand save by
nice move there.
Nedeljkovic. Ben Sherratt winds, fires. Rebound, that puck's loose. And Nedeljkovic holds on.
Man, Nedeljkovic is playing well. I'm glad we got two behind him because he's shut the door since then, first period.
When they line on your screen, when they line up about to drop the puck, pause it, and then I'll let you know when they drop it on my screen.
Oh, I'm already caught. I already did this. I'm only like a second ahead of you now.
Oh, okay. Cool.
TV timeout again. Game is coming to a conclusion very soon. It's under about 8 minutes left. Montreal up by 2. I hate these damn TV timeouts. I don't know why. They take too long. I've always hated them. All right. I don't know. Dead air here. Never good when you have dead air. Never good. I have no idea what to say. I'm going to sing and dance now. No, I don't know how to dance. I'm not a dancer. If you heard me sing, you would want to leave. So I won't be doing that. All right, what do we got here? 34 people. Hey, give a thumbs up. Let's see if we can get 30 thumbs up. I think we're at last I heard was 8, so not very good. So I guess we're not entertaining anybody because nobody's giving a thumbs up. We're about to come back to action here. We're showing the goal again, that beautiful Anderson goal. Face off coming. But then again, so is Christmas.
Face-off's won by the Red Wings.
Wow, Montreal's got 37 shots now. 37 to
And
21.
that puck is iced.
Oh, fight? Nemesnikov tapped him on the ass, Sherratt. And
Yeah, I
then
saw that.
He went over like, I thought there was going to be a fight there. Come on, guys, get that puck. Red Wings throw the puck all the way down, and it is an icing call. Icing on the Red Wings. It comes all the way back. 7:04 left. 37-21. Shots on goal favor of Montreal, and it's a 2-0 score. Come on, boys, let's go. 7:04. Let's get a third one.
Shot on just wide. His Niku. Plays in behind. Nobody home. Kept in, though. Back around. On the half wall. Red Wings break it out. Chip and chase. There you go for change.
Go for a change.
Chris Weidman back for it.
$6:22 left.
Red Wings are going to dump it in. Slide back for the Canadiens. Takes a big hit. Wins the puck. Sort of does win the puck. Still on the boards. And the shot deflects out of play.
Face-off is to the, I think, right of Allen.
Looks like it's Evans, Devo, and Hoffman is the forward group right now.
Very weird. Evans, I think, is taking the draw.
Yep. Wins the draw. Puck squirts out. The Red Wings will regroup.
J-Fed next game is Islanders on Thursday.
Savard. Here's Dvorak. He's going to try to dump and chase. Doesn't work. Habs get back on D. It's Josh Anderson. Turns a corner. He's got plenty of speed. He's flying up the wing.
Come on. Man, that guy can move.
Fired on. Just wide. Hey, Josh Anderson can flat out skate.
.505 left in this game. Shots are still 37-21, so it hasn't been a shot for a few minutes.
And with Anderson too, like he really is like a complete player. Like he can flat out fly. He's got a wicked shot, and he can drill.
He's not just fast for a big guy. He's fast.
Oh yeah.
For anybody.
Oh yeah, and he's not afraid to use his body. And he's got a hell of a shot.
Yeah, he's a good player. I don't know why people.
I still love that trade. I really do.
Yep.
Here's Suzuki with it.
Oh, nice
Throws
little
it in
soft
front,
pass.
going home.
Nice little soft pass, but to nobody. .435 left in this game. Play whistle
Slowing down his play with a high stick.
Was it?
Yeah, it was by the Red Wings. Oh, there goes my phone.
Commercial break, of course. So let's see. Next games Thursday is Islanders, and Saturday it is Vegas. So those are the next two games. I'll be right here for both of those games. Matt, maybe for some of it, but probably not. It's his days off. But hopefully you guys will join us or join me on Thursday and Friday. And don't forget the pregame show, every Habs game, 1 hour before start time. Live pregame show. Hopefully you guys check that out. And what else I got to say? Not a lot. Not a lot. Been a long day. And at this point, I'm hoping for the game to end soon. Hopefully a 3-game win streak. Well, let's hope that start with one here. Let's start getting one at a time. Win tonight, move on to Thursday against the Islanders, and try to win that one. Never good to get ahead of yourself like that. Take it one game at a time, the old cliche, but that's what works. Hopefully they come out of this commercial break sometime before the winter ends. That would be really nice. And I think everybody, don't forget, next weekend, the clocks change, eh? Go back to 1 hour.
Correct.
Spring. No, go ahead. No. We're fall, right. Fall back, go spring ahead. Right. I forgot what season we were. So don't forget, we go back an hour. It gets dark at like 4. Well, it'll be 5 o'clock when that happens, and then it goes down. I hate it. I hate this time of year where it gets dark so early. What are you going to do? 4 months of it, and then we go back. Come on, boys. Let's get another one. Yeah, baby, but still, I don't know. I don't like being dark at 4:15 when it hits the solstice and you're about somewhere between 4:13, 4:14 usually gets dark. I don't like that. I prefer it later. So. Hey, David, thank you. Have a good night yourself. Just over 4 minutes to go. No shots on goal for the last good 10 minutes because it's still 37-21. That's been that way for a while. And there's been no goals since the first period. Montreal up 2-0.
Allen will slow it down for Savard. Over to Kulak. Played up and down the length of the ice for an icing.
Icing call against Montreal with 3:50 to go. Montreal should be able to pull this win off. Yeah, you're supposed to wear that over your nose there, Dom. He needs to go to mask school. Did they pull the goalie? Yeah, they pulled the goalie.
Yep.
Amazing how they're pulling the goalie so much later in the period than they used to, or earlier than they used to.
The first game we played him, didn't they pull the goalie with like 7 minutes left?
No, I don't think it was them. But somebody did with 6.5 minutes, 6:35
Yeah,
left.
6.5. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, crazy. I've never seen that before. I've just never seen that before. I think it was San Jose did it.
Red Wings control. Oh, could have been. Good block.
Block on the one-timer. It's in the corner. Goes behind the net. Around the other way. Detroit picks it up at the blue line. Over to the other defenseman at the wall. Montreal intercepts a pass and gets it out of there. Trying to get an empty net goal if they can.
Stina throws it in behind. Wings looking for a shot.
Can't get to the inside at all.
Foley off the boards. That's not going to get there.
Montreal's PK doing a lot better today. Come up. Come say hi to everybody. Come on. Come on. No, come up. Come on. Come on.
Played in behind.
Come on. Come on. Say hi to everybody. There you go. There's the dog.
Dina shot's blocked. Here's to Foley.
There you go, girl.
It's Gallagher to the empty net. Scores.
3-0 Montreal with 2 minutes left. That should put it definitely out of the reach of Detroit. Still too early to say that word that we don't want to say. But it looks like we're going to get one of those. Hey, you're a good girl. You're a good dog. Hey, he's ragamuffin. This is her winter fur, so she looks kind of raggedy. Getting ready for the winter. Because she don't like to wear a coat because she's a stubborn dog. No boots or coats.
I have a jacket for Cooper.
She don't wear boots or coats. That's for weak dogs. She's tough. Hey, Ray?
I have a jacket for Cooper. He wears it.
I have coats and boots. She don't like when I put the coat on her at all. She won't pee with it on. She won't pee. She just won't. Because she's stubborn. Not spoiled at all, this dog. Hey.
Shot by Lehkonen, saved by Nedeljkovic.
Under 2 to go. Minute 45 left in the game.
Wraparound attempt. It's blocked away by Nedeljkovic all the way back. Habs regroup.
What's all the licking about? What's all the licking? Right now? Okay. You're a good girl. Yeah. A minute 10 left. Detroit back to pick up the puck and try to come out and see if they can get 3 goals in a minute. Under a minute to go.
Oh, 1 minute remaining in the period.
Last minute of play in the period. Ladies and gentlemen. Play called at 58 seconds. Face-off is coming out. I don't know where. If it was icing, what was the call? Michael Pezzetta out there for the last minute of play. Puck face-off just over the blue line. Montreal won that. Anyways, they dump it in with Detroit zone. Detroit comes up with it, and they come out. Montreal intercepts pass.
Belzile. Zenner's getting a little roughed up in front of Nedeljkovic.
30 seconds left. Let's go, boys. Kill this out and let's celebrate a win. 12 seconds left. Play whistle down with 7.2 seconds. Face-off will be probably to the right of Allen. If the Habs win that face-off, that would pretty much kill us out. What a good girl. You're a good girl.
That's going to do it.
Second shutout for Allen. Second shutout for the Habs this season. I was going to say both against, it's not both against Detroit. But 2 games against Detroit, 2 wins. 2 pretty, well, okay, this wasn't like a blowout win. But the first one was. Looks like Montreal's got their number against Detroit there again. So everybody that was worried that Montreal was going to get beat by Detroit and swept again, not happening. I think we're going to do that back to them. And that would make 3 out of 4 seasons that we played against Detroit, the last 3 out of 4. We have beaten them every game so far. The other season, they beat us.
See, they have us 3 stars.
That's how she works.
Yep.
Habs Guru. Habs Guru hype. Some dono hype. Thank you, Habs Guru. Really appreciate that. Allen with 2 shutouts and in the week. That's true. 1 week, Allen got 2 shutouts. Jake Allen doing his share to help this team along. And, yeah, that's why,
Suzuki had 2 assists.
I don't necessarily think having Carey Price would have made a huge difference here. And I don't know that Carey Price will be the savior to the problems of the Habs. I doubt it because Jake Allen's been playing really good. And it's just, we'll see. The difference is that the scorers seem to support Price a lot more with point production. So Allen struggles with that. And we'll see what happens when Price comes back. But Jake Allen getting the big shutout, much needed win for Montreal. Good to see. There we go. And thank you once again, Habs Guru. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Habs Guru and Jordan Saylor, who, and was there one from? No. And they're going to get into the draw for the giveaway for a hat just like this. One that Matt had won. And Habs Guru won also. He wants another one. It hasn't been sent yet. I'm sending it. I gotta go shopping. I would have sent it the other day, but the line at the post office was freaking ridiculous. Like, I know it's Christmas time. I get it. But I couldn't wait an hour in line to get something sent out, but I'll send it any day. And yeah, Habs Guru was the last winner. He may win another one because he's always there with the dono, so his name keeps getting in there. You can get in there by donation of any kind, membership, super chat, super sticker. Anybody that gives any kind of money for that gets in. And all members, every single month you're a member, you get your name in the draw. And we'll be doing a draw again, roughly in about a month, roughly. So, yeah. So, yeah, a good win by Montreal. So it is it's you know what? It's a bit of a work night for Matt. Don't want to keep you up, Matt. So don't worry about if we're keeping you up too late. And I'll stay for another 10 minutes. As my dog gets into position, this is her favorite position. Squirms. The reason is she loves to get kissed she loves kisses. This is her target. She will do this and try to pull my head down to give her a kiss here. This is her whole raison d'etre, is to get here like this and to work her way up close enough that I will kiss her on her chest. That's what she lives for because she's a kiss muffin. She just loves being kissed. I know dogs that like that kind of affection. I've never seen one that likes it like this dog. She actually tries to maneuver so that you'll kiss her. She's just a really good dog, my Ray. She really is a good dog. All right. Baby girl.
I think my 3 starts of the game, 1 to 3, I got to go Suzuki, Allen, and probably Josh Anderson.
Yeah, I think I agree with you there. I would just put Allen as number 3 because why? Not a lot of shots to get the shutout,
Right.
but he got a shutout, so that deserves a star. So, by the way, Jake Allen won the October Molson star, the whatever they call that for the month. He got the Molson, the most stars in the month, so he won that for October. What is it, Molson Cup? Yeah, he got the Molson Cup for the month. See, she's maneuvering. She's trying to get me to kiss her somewhere. Right. Good girl. I never had a small dog before in my life. I always liked big dogs until I had her. Now I kind of prefer the small ones because you can do this with the small ones. The big ones, you can't hold them like this. She'd stay here for hours if I hold her. Hours. Soda pop, a goal horn. It's just a goal horn. Doesn't mean anything. Hey, thanks, Brad. Appreciate it, buddy. No, we're not giving up. We're not going anywhere. The only time you won't see us out here for a game, well, first of all, Matt has some days off. You might not see him every game, but we're not doing Winnipeg and we're not doing Chicago this year. That's our boycott against what's going on. Chicago, obviously, for what? And Winnipeg because of Shovel Day Off still being there. I personally think he needs to be fired. I don't buy Gary Bettman's argument, personally. And the fact that that guy released a statement, Shovel Day Off, without an actual apology, it's supposed to be an apology statement, and he never said he's sorry. I don't believe the guy, and I want him out. I'm boycotting them. Other than that, yeah, we're here every game. And don't forget the pregame show 1 hour before start time for every game. We're up here, or I am at least, live. Matt joins me, not all the time, but usually sometime during the broadcast. So, well, look at that. That came in really late, unusual. Guy usually tries that earlier.
What was it?
One of those porn. Stream sites. Pablo, we don't need to get revenge for 2 seasons ago because the 2 previous seasons we beat them 4 games out of 4, and now it's 2 out of 2 here. So I think it's just they had our number one season. We had their number completely for 3 of the 4 last season. So that's not a problem. No need for revenge. Just reestablishing their domination over Detroit. Soda pop, yay, more cab girls. No. When those things pop up, if it happens often enough or you leave it out there and you don't remove it, YouTube actually looks at that and holds that against me, not them, which is dumb, but that's how it works. So any mods, you see that pop up, just get rid of it as quickly as you can. I'd appreciate that. All right, you're falling. Hang on. Don't squirm. You're falling. Yeah. You're falling. All right, any last questions? Any last words before we go? How many mods do you have now? About 8 or 9. None are here tonight. Only Matt and myself while I'm a mod. But no other mods here tonight, I don't think.
It's what you, me, Franco.
Harry.
Luna.
J-Bats is a mod.
Yep, Luna.
And there's 2 or 3 others. That's it. There's not a lot. I had to remove some people from being mods. Anyway, it doesn't matter. They don't show up anymore. They never come in anymore. So anybody wondering why these people are not on the show, you don't see them in the chat either. So you can probably figure that out and not ask me anymore. Do I think Romanov back in the lineup against the Islanders? Good question. I don't know. They won tonight. He might just say no changes.
He could. He absolutely could.
Soda Pop, I will keep you in mind when I add some more. So, but yeah, I will eventually add some more. We're just not right at the moment, but I'm studying you guys in a way for that, and I'm gonna try to recruit probably 2 or 3 more mods in the near future. So I'm studying you. Ray, can you stop the squirming? Can you? She's such a squirmer. Who's trying to get in touch with me? Nobody. Just telling me the weather for tomorrow. Nice. But yeah, I will be looking for some new mods. I'm not sure. I want to get somebody who has more time than Matt right now and myself to basically run the Discord. Because I'd like that to be somebody who can go in there every day and spend some time in there. So I'm going to be looking for that. If anybody wants to kind of apply for that, let me know my email. Email is in the description of these videos and live streams. So you can let me know that if you're interested in being on Discord and maybe sort of running it a little bit with us. It's not to say I'm removing Matt. I'm not, but just that I want somebody who has a little more time every day to, to get in there and talk to people and keep it running and stuff like that. More time than we've got right now. Matt works full time, and I just don't have time to be in there a lot. So, yeah.
With your application too, we require a 5-paragraph essay on why you should be considered.
Plus, there will be a mathematical skill testing question.
Correct.
You will have to answer. And you will have to give us your firstborn child and a down payment of about $100,000. So, yeah. Not easy to get in, I got to tell you. But, no, just joking. But, yeah, if you guys are interested, let me know. You modded a Twitch channel for a bit. That's all the credentials. You don't need you don't need credentials for it. Don't worry about that. It's not about that. When you pick a mod, it's not about those things. It's about other things. And I'm just not ready yet. I've got a few people in mind. I'm just not ready yet to ask anybody. Hello, Amy from Pierrefonds. How you doing? Been a while. I haven't seen you in for a while. Rob Fry, what's the 42? It's not the first time someone's put that. What does that mean? Matt, do you know what that is? Someone putting up 42?
What is it in the chat?
Yeah, it's not Rob Fry did it just now, and somebody else did it earlier. I don't know what it means, what the reference is. Eric M, lie detector test and a urine test. You have to pass a urine test. It's just a questionnaire. You don't have to actually give urine, but you got to know your urine. It's like the other day, I want to say yesterday. Yesterday, I had a blood test. Man, I stayed up late Sunday studying for that. Jeez. Oh, Rob Fry, if you have the answer to life, that automatically makes you a mod. No problem, Soda Pop. We'll keep you in mind. And like I said, I don't think it'll be too long. I'm going to be picking some new mods or asking people. 42 goals for Hoffman. What do you mean? He doesn't have 42 goals. Am I missing something? I don't get that. I still don't get the reference. When did Hoffman score 42 goals? Or you guys just having me on make me look stupid? I mean, I get that. It could be fun. I don't know. I just don't get it. I didn't get my results yet from the blood test, but I hope I get an A. Another win in the books, James. Don't know how much that's going to help us as far as anybody hoping for playoff chances, but you know what? A win's a win. This is what we should be enjoying when they win, and hopefully not getting too frustrated. Ray, you're just curled into a ball. I have the weirdest dog, by the way. If anybody wants to know. Oh, Rob Fry. I never watched that. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. That's the answer to life. The universe and everything is 42.
That's what I was thinking, but I wasn't 100% sure. But yeah, it's weird. It's like everything, like
So if I'm 58,
everything and anything just comes back to the number 42.
If I'm 58, does that mean I'm past that all? I don't know.
I mean, that's my age. That's going to be my age soon backwards. So I don't know. Maybe
Yep.
I'll be the answer to the universe.
Yep, only if it's backwards. Well, in this upside down, like we're in the upside down, so I guess 24 is 42. Right? In the upside down. All right, well, we're going to take off. My dog's falling asleep, curled up in a ball, in the weirdest position you've ever seen. And yeah, so we're going to take off here. Thanks, everybody. We'll be back on Thursday. Pre-game show in the game against the Islanders on Thursday. And hopefully you guys will show up. I'm sure I'll release some kind of video before then. But till then, thanks, everybody, for being here. I really appreciate it, as I'm sure Matt does. And on Matt's behalf and myself, I want to thank everybody. And we'll see you next one. So take care till next time. Peace out, you guys. And we'll see you then. Bye, everybody. Have a great night.
Bye, everyone.
Still early enough to have a great night. Bye, y'all.